give you some hearts. Hello, pretty people. All the pretty people say hi, Jerusha. We are live now on Instagram. So make sure you follow me on the gram. I see my Instagram peoples. Make sure you follow me on my Facebook page, my business page, of course, and my YouTube channel. So if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you do so ASAP. I love the peoples. I'd love to see you on my YouTube channel. And let me make sure I share this to my groups, share it to my stories, share it all the places, baby. Hello, pretty people. If you are a newbie to me, say I'm a newbie, Jerusha. Put newbie in the chat. If you watch the replay, put replay. But if you tag two people, share the broadcast. You and I just became besties. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I just want to share with you some things that you can do right now to build your client base, your customer base, to really move your products. You got to communicate. We have to know the art of sales. We got to talk about really selling your product, your service, your opportunity to the people. Oh, somebody gave me my hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for my roses on TikTok. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gift. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Oh, don't you just love it when people do? Oh, I got it again. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the love, the heart puffs. Oh. So yes, I appreciate the love. So I'm going to give you some good business tips. Trust me, trust me, trust me. I'm going to give you what you came for. And so, yes, I appreciate the love. Thank you so much. But here's the deal really quickly. I'm in my office. I'm working. Happy Monday. It's Monday. Yes. Motivational Monday. Marvelous Monday. Money making Monday. Happy Monday to you too. Aurora. Is that right? In the building. I love it. In the building. I want to say Tina in the building. So whoever's in the building, thank you so much. This is going to be an easy, quick 20-minute training. But I am in my 3-day ride business course. Yes. Awesome Monday. Yes. It's an awesome Monday. I'm in my 3-day ride business course, training, coaching, teaching people how to have unlimited leads. If you are struggling with leads, you don't know who you're going to sell to, you're tired of talking to your family and friends and your cousins. There are so many people who are looking for your product, your service, your opportunity. You just got to meet the people. So we've got to get into action in meeting the peoples. And so the one thing I'm good at is meeting the peoples. And so my background is radio and television, worked in corporate America, went into my first home-based business, and I met a lot of people, went to the top of the company, meeting people. I'm the queen of recruiting, queen of sharing, meeting the people. So the one thing you're going to learn is how to meet the people. And so that's what's missing on social media, in my opinion. While videos are the number one way to get in front of people, right? They can see your videos. But what if your video isn't going viral? What if your video isn't getting a lot of views? What if you're doing all these videos and you're still not making sales? That means you got to go meet some people. And so I'm going to give you some verbiage that you can use so you can start asking the right questions, so you can ask people to look at your product, your service, your opportunity, so you can have clients until your video goes viral, until your video gets 100,000 views, until your video, like I understand you're posting 2, 3, 4, 5 videos and they're still doing a little bit. But you want a lot, so you need to learn a skill. It's so easy. And so you can learn a skill. Everybody here can learn a skill. Say, you can do it. Put a little power to it. You can. And so I've been an entrepreneur for many years at this point. So I'm not new to entrepreneurship. I got online seriously like everybody else a couple of years ago and just been really understanding marketing is always marketing. Sales is always sales. It doesn't change. Now, the way we sell is different because we're online. But the sales skills, the basics has not changed. The people have not changed. And so that's what I need you to understand. So if you are struggling in that area, put the word ride in the chat. My 3-day ride business course is available right now where we can work together and I can show you where the peoples are for your particular product. RIDE, put it in the chat. Let's talk about it. And so, yes, all of you have to make sure that if you are just starting off, yes, you definitely need a lot of leads. If you already have a base, and every time, they purchase one product, you're continuing to work that hard to get another order from that person, then you're not meeting enough people. You're still begging people. And I don't want you to beg. It's 4.8 billion people on social media. You don't have to beg. It's enough people. Okay. So just understand it was character that got you out of bed today, commitment that moved you into action, and discipline that enabled us to follow through. Most people, you're doing half the work. You're not following through. You hear other influencers like myself, other top leaders like myself. You do half of what we're saying to do. I need you to commit all the way through. Okay. And so I'm just excited for all of you in my 3-day ride business course. There are so many clients, so many different businesses. So it doesn't matter what type of business you have. I'm all about whatever you sell, lotions, potions, pots, fans, lashes, nails. It does not matter. You need leads, real estate, insurance, finances. You need leads. Yes. So you can learn this simple system, because there's no secrets to success, only systems to success. And so I believe in my system, and I believe in sharing something that could potentially change your life. And so we have 4 months. You have 4 months to share your product, your opportunity to still crush 2024. You have time if you have an opportunity. So for those of you that do have a service and an opportunity, and you are in like network marketing, direct sales, social retail, any business like that, you want to share your opportunity. Now is the time. I read some stats. I got to tell you, I read that right now, there are record number of people, particularly women, that are running home-based businesses, that are starting home-based businesses. So people are looking for an opportunity. I had to tell you this, okay? So you can start a small business like a network marketing, direct sales, affiliate marketing, anything like that right now, low cost, and some of them like a very minimum cost. But check this out. So I read that the average income right now on social media is $68,000 a year for those of you that are starting small businesses. $68,000 a year just from marketing, posting, starting conversations, getting leads, selling a product. Most people, the average person in the United States makes between $30,000 and $70,000 a year. A woman, between $30,000 and $70,000 a year. If you could create income using social media correctly, right, along with your videos, along with the art of sales, and make an average of $68,000, would you do it? Yes or yes? Put in the chat, yes. Yes, you would. Now you're not reporting to somebody else. There are no guarantees working for somebody else. And so you need to have a backup plan. If no one had told you yet, you need to have a backup plan. You don't know what's going to happen with the economy. So now is the time to learn the skill. So let me just tell you. Yeah, she said, yes, me. Yes. Everybody needs a backup plan. Everybody needs it. So did you guys know it's all about learning and perfecting a skill? So are you afraid to ask people to look at your product and your opportunity? And so it's easier to create a video, edit a video, and just post it and pray somebody orders, right? Listen, some will, some won't, some wait, some watch. So what? Ask. You can write that down. Say, business coach Jerusha said, you need to share your product, your opportunity, your service. Some will do it. Some won't. Some wait. Some watch. So what? Ask. You've got to ask more people. Your video is going to do what it's going to do. 200 views, 300 views. But what if you went and started asking people to take a look at your product, your service, your opportunity? Ask anyway. If you feel a little insecure, that's great. You're my people. That's great. If you are afraid, great. If you're scared to death, great. Do it anyway. You know why? The most insecure people run the hardest. They have something to prove. People think they can't. So you need to do it anyway. There was this girl, well, she's a client of mine. Well, was a client of mine. Let me say that. In my 3-day ride business course. And so put ride in the chat. If we can work together, I'm happy to share with you how to have unlimited leads, how to attract leads, what to post, when to post, how to overcome objections, obviously in fan pages, groups, from hashtags, from Instagram, from TikTok. There are so many different places. But I had this client in my 3-day rides, and she's back in school. So a lot of people, I'm a big believer in higher education. My degrees are in communications and public relations, but I don't believe you have to have it today. I do believe for me it worked. She was taking finance, like she's going back to school to get her finance degree, right? And I said to her, so working in numbers is your thing, because I'm thinking if you're going back to school, that's something you actually are passionate about, you love it, and she was like, no, actually, I don't understand. I was like, when you're going back to school, you must love it. Like you already have one bachelor's degree, right? Now you're going to get something else. And she was like, no, my father is going to pay for it and it's safe. Being an accountant is safe. I'll always have a job if I'm an accountant. So I'm not that happy about it, but I'm good. And this is what I thought, you're going to sacrifice your happiness because you think it's safe to do something you don't even like. So most people are moving away, especially the younger generation. My son is 16. He's like, I'm going to do something I love. Okay. I'm going to do something that gives me joy. And I'm like, that's good. Because most people, for me, I actually enjoy what I did in radio and television, right? But most people, they do it for the paycheck. Now with social media and AI and all these different ways to make money, you can actually work in your passion and you can make a profit that's worth living off of. And so I felt really bad that she was just like, no, I'm just going back to school because my dad said it's safe and I need to get this degree. And it's great, get all the degrees that you need to get. But this is what I thought. Two things. In her future, yes, she'll have the Mercedes, but she also going to have Prozac. She's going to be depressed because she doesn't like it. She doesn't want to do it. And it may sound unreasonable and absurd in light of how difficult being on this planet can be sometimes, but the point of life is happiness. Right now is the time for you to be happy. Learn the skill, do what you need to do so you can be happy. So when we make feeling good a priority, everything changes. Our individual lives changes. Our social systems change. The people we hang around change. How we spend money changes. How we teach, how we show up changes. You can tell people that are happy, right? You're like, oh, that person happy. They might not have but $2 or live paycheck to paycheck, but they're happy. You, on the other hand, or some people, not you in particular, you have like the young lady. Okay, yes, you got a solid check. Okay, but I don't believe there's no guarantees working for somebody else. But anyway, safe check, but you're not happy. How we love changes. The point of life is happiness, right? Yes or yes. So are you happy doing what you're doing right now? If you are happy, girl, I'm so happy for you. If you are not, change it. Yes. Talking to other people, friends, and followers about your product is a necessity to grow online. Your goal should be meeting new people every day to grow online. So these are the choices we make every day. You can scroll and get caught up in the infinite scroll hole and watch everybody win, or you can win too. So here's my business tip. After meeting her, like somebody online, after asking her to look at your product or your opportunity, right? Here's what I always say. Communication is key. Now, if you know how to communicate, which is a sales skill, I'm all about teaching people the basics now. I'm seeing that a lot of people are struggling because I get you in my 3-day ride and all you tell me is you're posting. I'm posting and nobody's buying. That happens. You have to learn a skill. Okay. So if you offer somebody your product or particularly your opportunity, whatever, right? When you're faced with any objection, the best words, write this down, that you can use, because they're going to say something like, I'll tell you in a minute. Let me give you the words. Write this down. A pretty person has put this in the chat for me before I forget. Okay. That's exactly why you need to. Okay. Because once you start offering your product and your opportunity, people are going to have objections. Write this down. Okay. Don't say, I have never told you so. Write it down. That's exactly why you need to. Write it down. So let me give you an example. I don't have the money to start a business. That's exactly why you need to look at other streams of income. I don't have the money to buy your product. That's exactly why you need to look at other opportunities. So you'll never have to say that again. Oh, I'm new to the area. I'm not good on social media. That's exactly why you need to learn how to monetize and leverage social media. Okay. Sidebar. I never understand why people who start a business would say, I don't know anybody. You think you're going to know all your clients, all your customers? Why would you need to know anybody to start? I started my business, my first business. I didn't even think about the people that I knew, because I knew I live in a world with people who are going to need this product. And so it didn't matter if my cousin didn't purchase. Stop asking your family and friends to purchase. You actually don't need them. Like, I'm the person that built my business on strangers, meeting people just like you. I just meet all the peoples. There's enough people for everybody to meet. There's enough room at the top. There's enough resources. So don't say, oh, I don't know anybody. That's an excuse that you've told yourself. Why would you need to know anybody to start? You think Walmart, McDonald's, they opened up with the intentions of, well, I can ask my aunt. Well, I need to know somebody. No, you got to change the way you're thinking about it. They opened those doors and they started marketing to you. Social media is open to us. You got to start marketing, not posting, marketing, 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 educating, value, meeting people every day so you can have an overflow of people to talk to about your product and opportunity. If someone says, "Oh, I'm too shy, I could never do that live, I could never do that, Jerusha," that's exactly why you need to learn a new skill. Because you're saying you could never do it. You should. "Oh, I don't even have the time. I work 2 jobs. I have 5 children." That's exactly why you need to get educated about a home-based business so you can have more time with your children. Like, write that down. That's exactly why you need to look at it. Now, if she says no, thank you, that's cool. It's on to the next one, on to the next one, on to the next one. No one stops you. You let people stop you from being successful. You let people and your feelings stop you from pursuing your dreams and goals. No one stops you. You keep going. You're not your feelings. Think about people who are peaceful even in chaos, or generous when they're broke, or loving in the face of oppression. Think of Nelson Mandela experiencing inner freedom while he was in prison. You can't always choose what happens to you, like whether they say yes or no, but you can choose how you feel about it and how you respond to it. So you're not your feelings. So share your products, share your opportunity. This just came out on Google that more home-based businesses are being built right now. You have an opportunity, share it. Share it. Vision is not enough. It's great you thought about it. It's great that you dreamed about it, but you got to put it into action. Okay. Vision is not enough. It must be like accompanied with venture. Like, I got to do something. It's not enough to stare up the steps. You got to actually walk up the stairs. You got to start moving. It's not enough to see these great videos and trainings and webinars and you write all this down. I'm going to do it. And you don't do it. You don't implement. It's not enough to see yourself doing it without doing it. And so I wanted to come on and just tell you, I'm happy to help you in the 3-day ride. My client, I know she's going to be super successful at whatever she chooses to do. However, I want her to do something that she loves, that she's happy to do. And so she's able to learn those skill set. I think she's not going to do it in terms of going back to school, getting a finance degree or an accountant degree or whatever it is. I think once she implement those strategies from the 3-day ride, she's going to be able to earn the income that she wants. And then she's going to be happy, because it's nothing like time freedom or working for yourself. It's nothing like it, because that business that you work for is not yours. So there's no true attachment. Like, there's no true love. Yes, it pays your bills, but you don't love it, right? If it burns down today, are you helping them rebuild? Girl, you're not. You gonna go get your 401k and help them rebuild? Tell the truth, shame the devil. You not. But if your stuff burns down, if your stuff crashes, you're going to put everything into it. So I want you to have that level of happiness and success. We got 4 months. We can do it together. So all you have to do, if you want to work with me, I love to work with you. Put RIDE in the chat, RIDE, so I can send you my business page for the 3-day ride, how to have unlimited leads, how to learn a sales skill that can take you anywhere. You can sell cars, you can sell homes, you can sell whatever. Once you know how to do it, you need leads, yes or yes. How to overcome objections, like what I just shared with you. All those things are available. Oh, video trainings. I have 3 bonuses as well. One of them is a video training. Most people need that because there's a lot of basics that you actually need to get in front of the right people. I give all the hacks, every app that I've ever used, every resource. I am telling you, it's packed. It's an overflow of info. Every person. Go look at my testimonials. Okay. I got credibility. I got proof. Go look at the page. And so all you have to do in order to see it, put RIDE or go to my business link, click it. You'll see 3-day ride and you'll be able to check it out for yourself. Okay. This is what I know for sure. My hope is to shorten somebody else's learning curve. I've not had one complaint. I've not had one dissatisfied client from the 3-day ride. And so that's just only God. That's all God. It's none of me. It's all God. I promise you. And so, yes, if you have not done it yet, you have not gotten the info, then all you have to do is put RIDE in the chat, RIDE, And I would love to share with you what I know for sure, because I don't want you to go the next 4 months and wait to 2025 and say, okay, next year is my year. We said that January 1, 2024, right? Okay, you got to put into the work. You got to put the sweat equity in. Just stop by. Oh, okay. Hi, Francis. How you doing? I love it. Get in the 3-day ride, Francis. Yes. Put ride in the chat. Message me, DM me, whatever is easiest for you. TikTok, I got you covered. Just put ride, because listen. Everything is changing. Technology is changing. Strategies are changing. But what doesn't change is the art of sales. What doesn't change is effective communication. Those things don't change. Okay. But all the ways we do business may change. And so I just want you to have the basics. So if this was helpful to you, did you write all of that down? Okay, good. If this was helpful, hashtag helpful, tag your business bestie. I don't want to be the best kept secret. I will be live Tuesday, 1:30. I do a quick lunch and learn every Tuesday at 1:30. For the last 4 or 5 years, every Tuesday, committed. This is what I'm talking about. Every Tuesday at 1:30, committed to a lunch and learn to share with you how you can build your businesses online and offline. I share actionable hacks, scripts, upselling, what to post, when to post, all the things every Tuesday. So make sure you follow. If you're not already following, make sure that you follow. So when I go live, you get the notification. Yes or yes. Was it just good? She's like, oh, that was helpful. Okay, good. Hashtag helpful. Put ride in the chat. I'll send it to you on TikTok. If you DM me ride, I'll get it. We no longer have to be followers and friends for me to get a DM on TikTok. Whoop, whoop. I had that set up. So yes, so please just DM me the word ride and I'll send it to you. Facebook, put it in the chat. I cannot wait to find out what your questions are. Make sure you also follow me for Wednesday nights. If you want to come on the live and do one-on-one coaching, Wednesday night, 8 p.m. But you have to be in my group, Business Tips, Motivation, and Inspiration. So if you're in my group, you have an opportunity to do one-on-one coaching on a live Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. So if you like that opportunity, let's go, pretty people. So hashtag to all the pretty people. I'll see you tomorrow, 1:30. Don't miss it. I got work to do. Thank you so much, Rod. If you're on my YouTube channel, thank you so much. I will come back and send you the info. Same thing on Instagram. I'll send you the info. Put Rod in the chat. Yes, ma'am. I appreciate the love. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Teresa, and I'll see you on the page.